I'm going to give you my view on Jamie Dimon's town hall and how things are evolving now.
Not paying attention, not reading your stuff, and if you don't think that slows down efficiency, creativity, creates rudeness and stuff, it does, okay? And when I found out that people are doing that, you don't do that in my meetings. You go to meet with me, you got my attention, you got my focus. I don't bring my phone. I'm not sending texts to people, okay? It simply doesn't work. And it doesn't work for creativity. It slows down decision-making.
If there's a front line of recruiting, like, we're on it. Me and my team, we're having conversations every single day with people all over the world about work and their working arrangements and what they want from work, and are they happy with it, and do they want to do work from home or the office, and this kind of stuff. Things have been like shifting back and forth for ages, right? I remember back in 2020, I did a little talk about people should be able to have flexibility at work. There were all these like movements on flexibility. Then obviously COVID happened, everyone worked from home, and then we've kind of ebbed and flowed, right? And it's been trending since, right? Like, amazingly. Jamie Dimon did a town hall with all of his employees. It was leaked, although, I mean, the town hall was with like, God knows how many tens of thousands of people they have at JPMorgan. His message is, and this is a message that I think many CEOs have been giving. Elon Musk with when he bought Twitter, it was the same. Come 5 days. Many of the other banks, insurance companies. You've got Amazon. You've got Dell, who said you'll never be promoted unless you come in. There's Capgemini getting people back. I mean, there's many examples of big companies, for whatever reason, getting people back 5 days for whatever, right? But things have shifted. And what's interesting now as well is that previously CEOs and stuff, business leaders, whatever, they've been a little bit reluctant to say this publicly because the general feeling is, as a company, you should be offering flexible working. There's loads of great stats for it. And hey, I run a remote company. So let me just put that out there. What I think about this though, actually, is that there's no one size fits all for companies. Like if you're a JPMorgan and you feel that it's way better that your people are in 5 days a week, I think that's absolutely fair enough. If you're Elon Musk and you think like Twitter, X, you'd be better in all of his companies, X, SpaceX, Tesla, etc., better all in, fair enough. So I think, the company and the CEO and the leadership team need to do what's best for the company, what's best for the shareholders. Part of that is to making sure that you are able to attract and retain the best available talent in your industry, and then making sure that they are productive and you have the highest performers and they're working well and all of that kind of stuff. And one of Jamie Dimon's points was, well, if you don't like it, go find another job. As individuals, we have a choice. So we can decide to go work at JPMorgan and go in 5 days a week, do whatever you're going to do there and earn the money that you're going to earn there and all of that kind of stuff. Maybe you choose to do it for a few years, but you can choose. It's not like forced on you. You can leave. Ultimately, it's fair enough that business leaders choose what they think is right for their company as individuals, and we can talk about it all day long, and it's great to chat about and stuff like that. And for individuals, there is huge benefits for joining a place that is flexible, but again, it depends where you are, because you have a lot of young folks. I think they have missed out a lot. I mean, I learned so much from my early bosses, like just going along to a meeting, going on to a coffee meeting in person, listening to them on the phone, seeing how they behave, body language and things like that. So much learning that goes on just like sitting and listening to people. A lot of people have missed that. Again, it depends on which industry and what job you're doing and stuff like that. As I also speak to a lot of leaders but they're managing teams that are remote or hybrid. Some are in, some are out. Their policies are a bit more flexible. And a lot have commented that a lot of the younger people have missed out on the learning opportunities, especially in some places where the leader is flexible. The leaders maybe they come in a few days a week. The younger people want to be in all the time, and they're just missing. So if you are in a hybrid scenario, you've got to really think through how people learn and the training and the development. Like for my firm, we're fully remote. We are really global. We're a boutique search firm. And you've got to be a lot more thoughtful with the learning. Even people that have been in the game for quite a long time. We always want to learn and develop, and we want to spar with each other and stuff like that. As leaders, we have to be really thoughtful about how we do it. If you're an individual, you think about your career, and you're thinking about your career as a business, there's a few things on your list, right? Like you want to be earning money, You want to be learning. You want to be integrating your work and your life. You want to be happy. Like you'd sacrifice money for happiness, right? So, if you're at a firm where it's 5 days a week and you're earning like amazing money, but you're super unhappy and you're not seeing your kids or you're not spending time with your friends or whatever it is, you get to choose. And you can choose. And you can go choose and do something else which fits your work life better. Or you might be like, do you know what? Like, I want to be in. I want to do 5 days. I want to go really hard for the next 10 years. I'm going to absolutely smash it. I want to come into New York City. I want to do great. And there's many choices like that. So I think we can talk about it and stuff. I think we should appreciate different perspectives on it. Again, I think there's a one size fits all. Is there a right way? Maybe there's a right way for you as an individual, and there's probably a right way for a company. But beyond that, I think it's great to have the conversation, and yeah, people will ultimately, you'll end up in the right place for you. And if you're not in the right place, then you could do something about it. Don't moan about it. The worst thing is you hear people moan about it and not do anything about it. You've got a limited time, and stop the moaning and go do something about it if you don't like it. Change up your scenario and you'll be in a much better spot. So hope that helps. Don't forget to sign up in all the usual places. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Connect with me on LinkedIn, all of that cool stuff. See you soon.